The president who survived assassination attempts came back stronger, angrier, and with zero guardrails left. Regime Change by Maggie Haberman. Audiobook summary and review by StoryShots. Donald Trump returned to the White House in 2025, not weakened by 4 years of exile, legal battles, and near-death experiences, but emboldened by them. That is the thesis of Regime Change, Inside the Imperial Presidency of Donald Trump, by New York Times reporters Maggie Haberman and Jonathan Swan. Based on over 1,000 interviews from inside the most classified rooms of American power, the book reveals a second term operating on pure instinct, personal vengeance, and a willingness to shatter every institutional norm that once constrained presidential power. The loyalty test that replaced competence. Trump's first term featured generals who told him no and lawyers who pushed back. His second term eliminated all of them. Before he even took office, his transition team scrubbed candidates' social media accounts for any criticism of Trump after January 6th. The new standard was not expertise. It was whether you believed Trump won the 2020 election. Period. Trump picked one official because he's straight out of central casting. The consequence is a White House where no one challenges the president's gut reactions, even when those reactions launch wars. When loyalty trumps competence, the nation pays in credibility abroad and chaos at home. The shift from institutional expertise to personal fealty changed what the White House can do. The presidency as personal profit machine. In January 2026, a reporter asked Trump why he now allowed his family to pursue international business deals after banning them during his first term. His answer? "I found out that nobody cared, and I'm allowed to." That statement appears in a chapter documenting how the Trump family amassed over $1 billion in wealth during the first 14 months of his second presidency. The Justice Department became an instrument of retribution against Trump's enemies. Court orders were ignored. Trump's top aides held multiple damage control meetings in the Situation Room to manage political fallout from the Jeffrey Epstein files scandal. When a president governs without shame, accountability dies with it. This corruption was performed openly because Trump understood his supporters would never punish him for it. The imperial president who governs on instinct alone. Trump's predecessors operated within a web of treaties and institutions that shaped how American power was exercised. NATO, the United Nations, the World Trade Organization. Trump discarded all of it. He deployed National Guard troops into American cities, sent immigration agents into deadly clashes with protesters, and launched a new war in the Middle East, all while operating on what the book describes as pure gut instinct. The generals who once constrained him were gone. The lawyers who remained had learned to pick their battles. What emerged was a presidency liberated from every check that defined his first term. The book reveals Trump's admiration for Deng Xiaoping's bloody suppression of the Tiananmen Square uprising. One decision that reshaped immigration enforcement was triggered not by policy analysis, but by Trump's fury over an attempted carjacking of a young staffer. Trump himself described the years of indictments and exile as what drove his return. "I was the hunted, and now I'm the hunter." After surviving indictments and assassination attempts, he returned seeking revenge. "I was the hunted, and now I'm the hunter." A president governing entirely on instinct is not bold. He is dangerous. If this changed how you think about presidential power, someone in your life probably needs to hear it too. Final summary. This summary of Regime Change by Maggie Haberman and Jonathan Swan connects 3 transformations: a loyalty filter that eliminated institutional expertise, a profit machine that turned the office into personal wealth, and an imperial presidency operating on instinct alone. Together, they show how Trump reshaped the American presidency itself. But the book reveals far more. It documents the succession battle between J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio, exposes the inner workings of Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, and traces how Trump's relationship with foreign leaders like Benjamin Netanyahu and Volodymyr Zelensky redefined American power on the global stage. The full summary of regime change is being prepared right now for the StoryShots app, complete with a visual infographic and animated video. Follow the book to get it the moment it's ready.